This is the little art booklet I put together for the tabletop gaming group I'm a part of, and it features art that I have done, basically just as kind of a visual diary from my character. Here's the front of the townhouse that we wound up staying in while we were fighting evil. And this is a cool little, looks the same upside down and right side up. It says Wraithport. I don't remember the word for that at the moment. Ambigram. And the little front folds down into a kind of pocket into which you can put other extras like this library card I made and some concert tickets, and you want to go see a fucking play, we can go see a fucking play. So that's pretty sweet. Ariel was a despicable junk food addict, so here's some disgusting things that he found in the back seat and probably ate and didn't bother him because he's only 20. A really effective little grenade trap we ran into. Coffee can, nails, grenade, and we did eventually get that rabbit back to her person. Ariel is one of those people that you don't want in front of you at the coffee shop because he's one of those, can I get a... And then he orders, literally 50 things, at least. But he got the barista's number. He was pretty cute. So, that was sweet. We went to a fairy tale kingdom through a painting, and my boss, Yusuf, got turned into a talking bear. He seemed happy, but he actually wasn't. But, hey, I don't think any of us really enjoyed our time there. We got to meet some Pegasuses. They were very nice. I took some liberties in giving one an actual name because I didn't learn their names, but this one was named Sierra Mist because that was awesome. Our succubuses, gargoyles. That's pretty cool. And we spent so much time in sewers, you guys, it's unbelievable. So here's the stuff that we found in there with some sentient slime and some giant rats and some demon locusts, and it smells bad, and there was a hellgate and vampires, and there was a ghoul dog, and I felt really bad about that because we had to kill it, and then there was us. So there's all kinds of nasty stuff in the sewers of that city. Here's one of my favorite spreads. Dead serious, this is amazing. First we have these giant lice that were riding on a giant that we used to make our way through the abyss. So basically we're riding through hell on the back of this giant, hairy, disgusting dude with 4-foot long back hair and foot-long giant lice. So here you see this guy, Hematomyzus gigantea, the giant louse. These things were a foot long and full of blood, and he's a really sketchy character, but he loves his mom, and he's killed 7 people. Hey kid, come here. You want some skin flakes? This is one of my favorite, most disgusting things, and I fucking love it. Yeah. Do you know how much of a louse you gotta be before you get sent to louse prison? It's pretty bad. It's bad on the inside, I tell you. How do you think I got this scar? Yeah, he's cool. This was our possum, Blossom, and a set of Edison cylinders that we found inside of the house we were trying to clean up. It was like an occult scholar's hoarding nightmare, and we found some Edison cylinders that were nothing but screaming, so that was lovely. We never found out what that was about. There's our Dryad, Glade. Here's Spider Creek, which is a real place that you can visit in Eureka Springs, Arkansas. This is War Eagle Mill and the War Eagle Mill Bridge thing. This is not actually the Spider Creek Bridge. I just said it was for purposes of the mini adventure that I ran. But it's absolutely beautiful there, and you can look it up. Spider Creek, real place, very pretty. Go visit. Most of what we found in Fritz's place, the place that we were cleaning up, was not that cool. That's a bag of finger bones and a little magical horse that turns into a real horse when you say his name. That's pretty cool. This method for bullet hole repair actually works. You will need a hole, toothpaste, a credit card. You fill the hole with toothpaste, you smooth it with the credit card, and then you lie because you did not actually hear anything. I have used this on multiple occasions, although not on actual bullet holes. We found a jar of sheep's eyeballs that appeared to enjoy watching television. That was interesting. And man, you ever see these things at Walmart? They're these giant jars of cheesy balls, and they're like a challenge. They're like They fly in the face of God, and I have always wanted to buy one just so that I could say, I ate this entire jar of cheesy balls. But I feel like that would get me on some kind of watch list. Anyway, this is what it looked like next to Ariel's bed with his, like, crappy cheetah burger soft drink, and he chews on his straw. Here's his keys. Our little Venus flytrap named Dione, some starlights. That's $100 bill folded to look like a shark, and that is badass. Those may or may not be ecstasy. Maybe they're just ibuprofen. Yeah. There's Renee's rat, some books, and condoms. Gotta be safe. Always gotta be safe. A letter that he wrote home to his brother, along with his playlist. My dude, Wraithport is pretty cool. We went to a huge comic store and visited this nasty-ass bubblegum wall and a really, really cool occult museum. I got you a shirt and a pen. Don't worry about me because my new friends are super awesome and are taking good care of me. I thought the coolest part of this would be the coffee shops. But something my friends with something love them, something come home. Yeah. This was a sword made out of petrified angel blood that actually, like, hurt you like hell if you tried to pick it up, and one of our players was constantly trying to do that, and his name was Eddie, and so it's basically just, Eddie, no. Eddie, please stop trying to pick that thing up. These extraordinarily suggestive-looking flowers are actually sword lilies, and are considered sacred to the Virgin Mary. He was a very Catholic guy. Here, when I had to take a hallucinatory vision quest to actually see heaven so we could teleport there, yeah, I fucked myself up pretty good. That's Banisteriopsis and Datura. Those will give you a really nasty trip. God knows what all the rest of this stuff is. There's some Zofran, so I didn't throw it back up. That was not a good day. But on the other hand, I did gain superpowers from it, and could shoot fire from my eyes. Kind of randomly. It was awkward. There's the angel we ran into. He was pretty cool. He's got his smashers up here, his big horns, his primary flaps. He looks so, like, totally cute, but he was not. He was very scary, because I'm, like, 6'2", and he was, like, way up here. His belly was very soft, though, and his tail was a very angry tail. Heaven kind of sucks. We had to kill a fallen angel. We had to go get his amulet. That's the amulet. That's pretty cool. And these are asphodels, which grow in the fields of Elysium, and they are food for those whose work is done. Wandering spirits. This guy bit my arm off. He was totally disarmingly handsome. LOL. So I got this thing, which was pretty cool. Days since last accident? 0. That was also a bad day for sure. Gonna kick your ass in my flower crown. And this is my familiar. His name is Summer. He's a goldfinch. And yeah, he liked food. Almost as much as Ariel did. His fast food addiction. That is way too cute to be a fast food mascot, but whatever. Cheetah Burger, my imaginary fast food franchise, which has, like, really disgusting food. I love it. And this place, Penguin Hut, is not called Penguin Hut, but it is an actual place in Eureka Springs, Arkansas. And it does serve really awesome ice cream to bikers, so that's pretty sweet. One of our player characters got married to a rock because we had to do it, otherwise we couldn't pass the bridge and blah blah blah. The whole fairyland thing, it's always kind of awkward and terrible. The guy we had making our alchemical stuff had this cute little tattoo, which looked like some of the stuff he made for us. Now, I made this up completely because I thought it would be fun. But, yeah, so that's pretty sweet. And all the character stuff that I did for each one of us. There's me, Angel with a Shotgun. That's an actual song, yes. And, there's our succubus, Bubbles, Kill of the Night, also a song with her hellscape and her magic key to her vault full of terrifying artifacts. And we have Caval the dog, Hound, who was an important NPC. We have Eddie Mendoza, Reporter of the Strange. He was really cool, like, so super cool. Like, the coolest character in the entire game. It was Eddie Mendoza, Secret of the Strange. He was so cool, oh my god. And Carry On My Wayward Son. Yes! Love that song. Completely describes him. Here is his radio. We had a radio that just, like, spat out random numbers, like one of those creepy number stations. It was totally cool. And he listened to it all the time. And it was really kind of aggravating, but we all put up with it because he was so awesome. And here's his cool camera that he could use to photograph stuff like spirit energy and so forth. It was, like, totally awesome. And then he had this, like, snake tattoo, and it came to life, and it was, like, talking to him, and it led us to this city in the middle of the jungle. It was really cool. Love it. And all the numbers are totally code for the entire Hail Mary, which ended perfectly. It was perfect. It was beautiful. It came out Just perfect. Our swamp rat, Renee, born on the bayou with his creepy, stabby voodoo doll and his rat named Treville, who was like addicted to Cheez-Its, and he was very cool. I love Treville. Thalia, our fairy queen, definitely a quote from Labyrinth. I hope she likes this. She hasn't seen it yet. With her magic necklace and a cute butterfly, because she was always wearing those butterfly wings from that spell. It's cool. It's cool. And finally, Yusuf, my boss, my beloved, my boyfriend, who spent quite a bit of time as a bear, yes. And is just such a wonderful and perfect human being, so brave and so strong, and you'd fall in love with him too, don't even lie. Anyway, and on the very last page, our giant spider Checkers. Decorating for Christmas. Yeah. That was a nice day. That was a nice day. Decorating for Christmas with the giant spider. You should try it. It's fun. Anyway, thank you for looking at my stupid book, and that will be quite enough of that. Love you guys. Later, Gators.